we are discussing a thing of beauty, and we're at the second cause of spite, that is feeling of ill will. The second cause of ill will is a cruel, inhuman lack, dearth of noble natures, honesty, truthfulness, selflessness, sympathy, empathy, etc. So, two reasons of spite have been mentioned. Spite because of utter state of hopelessness. Spite because of the cruel lack of noble natures. Then it says, then we read the lines, of all the unhealthy and overdarkened ways made for our searching, we leave off the gloomy days for the time being. Spite of all the unhealthy and overdarkened ways. Spite, feeling of ill will because of an insecure existence. Life in general is insecure. Alright, of all the unhealthy and overdarkened. Overdarkened means insecure. Unhealthy has to be understood, or will be understood, if we read this in the context of made for our searching. Now, every one of us has set a path to traverse or travel to fulfill our ambition. But this path, the poet says, is lined with people who may use corrupt means to fulfill or to achieve what we want to achieve through sheer hard work. So this path is lined with, made for our searching of our goal. This particular path is lined with people, corrupt people, who may want to achieve what we want to achieve through corrupt means. Lined with corrupt people who want to achieve through corrupt means what we want to achieve through our sheer hard work. And generally speaking, life is insecure. So there is a lot of hopelessness. So spite because of the fact that life in general is insecure, and the fact that the path that will lead to our ambition is lined with corrupt people, also results in a lot of spite, that is feeling of ill will, animosity, hatred, enmity, jealousy. And because of so much of excess of spite, we all lead a dreary, a cheerless, a saddened existence of the gloomy days. We all lead a gloomy existence, a cheerless existence. So there is a lot of hopelessness. There's a lot of animosity, enmity, jealousy because of these many reasons. Yes, the poet says, in spite of all, despite the fact that there is an abundance of animosity, enmity, hatred, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits. Some shape of beauty, even a passing glimpse of a beautiful thing, removes away the gloom, the sadness from our lives. As if the poet was saying that because of so much of spite, or because of so many different reasons, sadness has enveloped our existence. Sadness has enveloped, covered all of us. And this cover is punctured. Pall means cover. This cover is punctured as soon as we see a passing, as soon as we happen to witness a passing glimpse of a beautiful thing. So even a passing glimpse of a beautiful thing removes that cover of darkness and makes us lively, or lifts our spirits up. And thereafter he moves on to give examples of all beautiful things. He moves on to give examples of all beautiful things. He says, the sun, the moon, trees, old and young, these are all beautiful things. Sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. He says, he lists examples of certain beautiful things. Sun, besides the sun, the moon, he says, trees young and old are also examples of beautiful things. Why? Because they provide, sprout, generate, provide a blessing in the form of shade, shady boon for such a humble animal as sheep, such a meek animal as sheep. Now here, the poet John Keats wants to reiterate his faith in Christianity. Therefore, he has made a mention of sheep and no other animal. Because in the Bible, the Christ